Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell para updated ka every time na meron tayong bagong uploads. For today's video, we will be talking about the basics to improve your English communication skills. A big thanks to easyenglish.com for a very well written article about the basics to improving your English communication skills. Number one is do not be afraid to commit mistakes. You have to be open-minded. So let's just put as an example, dancers and singers or any artist. They sometimes commit mistakes before or in between the show. However, they continue dancing, they continue singing, because if they stop, it will be obvious that they have committed mistake. They call it professionalism. So just like improving our English communication skills, we have to go on even we have committed mistakes, because from that mistake we learn and we grow as an individual and as a person speaking or improving your English communication skills. Number two is practice daily. This means that you have to make a schedule of your practice, whether in the morning, afternoon, or even in the evening. So basically, it matters on us what time are we going to practice. And just to remind everybody, when we say practice, it has to be consistent so that there is also continuous learning and improving with your English communication skills. Number three is practice the 4 core skills, that is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So all of these 4 core skills have been practiced inside the classroom. However, if it's weekend and you want to practice, then you may. For example, you can read a synopsis of a Romeo and Juliet of William Shakespeare, and after that you can make a reflection from the synopsis that you have read. And for listening, you can invite a friend to make conversation with you, and if ever they're busy, then you could just face the mirror and make conversation and practice. Now for listening, do not just merely listen. You have to be critical while you listen. You may jot down or list down things that you want to ask, words that you don't understand, and everything that you like to jot down. Number 4, list down the new words that you learn. You know what? It's a good thing that you write them down, because you might be asked to write a speech or to do a speech or to make a reflection. Then those words might help you in making the task that is assigned to you. Number 5 is study the tenses, that is present, past, and future. When we say present, it refers to a situation that is happening right now. When we say past, it refers to actions or situation that is already happened. And when we say future tense, it refers to a situation or action that will happen sometime in the future. So let's make an example out of these tenses. Let's start from present down to past and to future tense. For example, he shows her schedule to Sarah. That's for present. For past, he showed her schedule to Sarah. And for future tense, he will show her schedule to Sarah. These are only the basics, but it is important because it will be our foundation in learning the tenses. Number 6 is know what works best for you. For example, getting or purchasing a learning material, you have to be mindful of that. Learning material will really help you get better and improve your English communication skills. Number 7 is discover how you learn. So we have different ways of learning. We can learn through reading, we can learn through watching videos, and we can learn through listening. It's a good thing that we know how we learn because it will help us get through and improve. Number 8 is do not exhaust yourself in studying. You don't need to study the whole day. Just give an hour or 2 hours in studying. Just enjoy, relax, and learn. Number 9 is watch English movies. This thing will really help us learn and improve our English communication skills. Especially movies are in conversational manner, and as well we can learn the way they speak, and we can learn new words too. And also, if you want to learn their accent, then you may if you wish to. Number 10 is understand the general meaning. You don't need to give time to understand each word. What you need to do is to read between the lines and find out the main point or the main idea. Number 11 is we need to learn root words. When we say root word, it's a word or a word part that is the basis of a new word. For example, script. That means to write. For example, manuscript, postscript, and scripture. Number 12 is we need to learn the suffixes and prefixes. When we say suffix, it comes at the end of the word and it changes the meaning, while prefix, it comes at the beginning of the word and also changes the meaning. It's really important for us to learn these two for us to understand a certain word added with a prefix or a suffix. Let's make word example using a suffix and a prefix. Let's start with prefix. The prefix is re. This means again or back. Word example is review, rewrite, or redo. Another one is miss. This means wrong. Word example is misleading, misconception, or mistaken. Let's proceed to suffix. The suffix is ed. This means in the past quality or state. Word example is walked, talked, or baked. Another one is ing. This means doing something, a quality or state. Walking, cooking, or talking. Number 13 is speak English whenever you can. I had this experience before when I had my call center training, and part of the training is to speak English all throughout the training, and it was really helpful because it helped me improve my English communication skills. So you guys, if you want to really improve your English communication skills, then you practice by speaking or making conversation using English language. Number 14 is do not bother yourself about making your accent perfect. You know what? Improving English communication skills doesn't mean you really have to have accent or good accent. What is meant when we say improving English communication skills is to have correct use of grammar, correct organization of thought, and correct construction of word. All these things must be in the right place. If you wish to learn with accent, then you may. The last but not the least is reward yourself. So every time you achieved something from your goals, then it's a good thing that you are going to reward yourself because it will motivate yourself to go forward and do more.
A few moments later.
There you go. Those are some of the basics to improve your English communication skills. And I understand that we have difficulties in learning English. But what is important is we are motivated to learn and improve our English communication skills.